I always thought that walking is one of the coolest thing to do if you want to be healthy, but at the same time, you don't need a car. And I kind of was right until a point where I needed a car. And I thought I would never really need a car until now. So the reason why I need a car is because my wife is going to university and is getting too late to it's getting too late to come here because we're living in a really high area that is there's no communication, there's no transportation, and probably she cannot use the bus anymore. She gotta grab a cab and stuff like that. And it got me thinking what other situations that I might need a car. And a lot of people told me when you get a child, it's almost certain that you will need a car. And I think this is true because you will have certain situations that you will definitely need a car as soon as possible. And I always thought that, it could be easy, like you probably, even if you have an emergency, you would call the ambulance. But a car would solve a lot of things. It's not only about emergency, it's not only about a really bad situation, but you can do a lot with a car that you could not do without a car. So, like when I go to the groceries shop, I always don't need a car because the grocery shop is next to my home and I can just bring the stuff and put them in like carry them with my hand and bring them home. But I notice that I don't go far and I don't go to other places, which is very important because if I went to other places, probably I will have better deals or probably I would have better stuff. And other things that I notice as well is that because I use the tramway and um, like I use the bus, I tend to walk a little bit more. So that's on the positive side. I tend to walk a lot more than if I had a car. But I believe, which is I think like this is 99% true. It's if I have a car, I would tend to go out more. Like now, because I don't have car, I don't go out much, and I prefer to stay at home because it's a really hassle to go outside and to go to the like city center. It will take a lot of time to get there, and by the time I get there, I'm pretty much tired. Yeah, these are reasons, and the other reasons that I thought about is the health, like we cannot ignore it. Like I'm sure someday that like this is undoubtedly gonna happen, whether it's a neighbor or it's someone that I within the family, someone needs to go to the hospital and a car would be like ideal in that situation. Of course, you can do a lot of things without a car. You can do it with the bike and with the motorcycle. But I really now think that having a car is a must. And but still at the same time, you could get away without it, but it will change your life a lot to the better if you had one. If you're living in the US, most probably you have one, but if you're living in different countries, then you have a lower chance of having a car than if you were in the US. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great day and take care.